What's good, y'all? It's Jayy Funny back with another video. You know, I know it's been a minute since I did a reaction video. It's been a couple of months, but you know, I just dropped a video like last week on 2K, a jump shot. You know, 2K22. You feel me? If y'all play 2K, go slide on over there. I'm gonna leave it in the end screen. You feel what I'm saying? But today, we are reacting to Lana Rhodes. Now, I know my niggas know who she is. You feel me? The guys know who she is. You know, she's apparently she's an ex-porn star. You feel what I'm saying? And right now we about to dive into this video of her blaming men for the reason she does porn. Now I'm going to be sitting over here eating, you know, some apple pie. My grandmother made some apple pie. That shit, woo! That shit busting. But let's get into the video.
When it comes to that, so what I was talking about, like being pressured to do like more and more things, more hardcore things. So there's two different main genres of porn. There's gonzo porn, which is the aggressive porn that you guys are talking about. It's the rough anal sex. It's the choking.
Y'all ever heard of that term being used? Gonzo?
Vanilla porn, which is what Olivia is talking about as ethical porn, is what I think you would consider.
Bitch, hold the fuck up. Now, I know niggas ain't out here saying porn is ethical. Like, what the fuck is she even talking about? Like, nobody, does anybody, comment, please comment, and let me know, do y'all think porn is ethical? Like, would y'all go out with a porn star and, like, actually be in a committed relationship with a porn star? Me, hell no. You out, nigga. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I don't even want to have sex with a porn star, my nigga, because that shit is, you, like, she done been ran through by who knows how many guys, you feel me? And even if you are a girl and you know, you going out with a dude, like, he done ran through how many women, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit is, no, like, I don't care if they get tested every 2 weeks before a scene. A lot can happen between those 2 weeks of that scene happening. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hell nah. And I don't even give a damn. Like, that shit is just hell nah. 28 seconds in and she out here going
like
crazy.
Classic, like missionary, like just like basically like artsy sex.
I was gonna say, wait, I'm kind of laughing the inside because I've had someone call me vanilla before.
I mean, I love vanilla.
Like, why are you so vanilla? I'm like, what do you mean?
It makes me kind of hungry, but I've never even heard of the term gonzo, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel you.
Gonzo is the first level of it. I would say would be just, it's just like there's no like artistic vision to it. It's just like rough, hardcore sex. And that could be vaginal penetration. The next level up would be anal penetration in a gonzo style. And then there's a level far more than that. And I would say that during my time in porn, I'm not sure what is like the hype right now in porn. It goes through like different phases. But during my short stint in porn, they're really extreme acts were what was popular. And that's why, being the #1 performer in the industry at the time, everyone wanted to make money off me. So they pushed me to do these things. And it just gets really extreme, like you were saying, abusive.
Did you ever go through those experiences where you had to do a scene where it was very aggressive and you just felt like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. Like, honestly,
I tried to look up how long she was doing porn. It ain't pop up at the top of Google, so I ain't about to keep searching for that shit.
That they never happened. There's stuff going on, like people getting pissed on. Men are pissing inside of women's vaginas, assholes, down their throats.
I'm here eating. I did not expect her to do all of this. Wow. Oh, what the fuck?
The only thing my dentist told me is that I needed to straighten my teeth, and I honestly did not have the money.
Sorry.
Oh, don't cry.
Oh, damn.
Now I'm crying. I'm like, God damn it. No, don't cry.
I'm
it's
just
okay.
getting some examples. What?
No, that's really hard. And I think, like I had mentioned earlier, it's just so important for young men to stop viewing women as sex objects, because I believe that, you know, instilling that curriculum in school at a younger age. And they had actually said there's a...
Let's pause it right there. That was some Red Bull. I fucking love Red Bull. She wants young men to stop sexualizing women. I completely understand that. Y'all horn dogs out there, y'all horny ass niggas, y'all need to tune that shit down. You feel me? Like, just because there's a big booty bitch walking down the block don't mean you got, hey, yo, bitch. Yeah, like, chill out with all that. You feel what I'm saying? But coming from them, they're sexualizing themselves. Nobody went and dragged them out there like, bitch, you about to fucking do this scene, alright? They went and they signed their own contracts. You feel me? They knew what they was getting into. So, for them to say, oh, stop sexualizing women, shut the fuck up.
The fact that says that
A fact.
the more a young person had learned about the use of pornography from their school education or sex education is less likely to see women as sex objects. And I feel that's why, I feel so.
I'm not gonna say if you learn it specifically from school. I mean, I would say it depends on who's teaching it, like teaching you about sex. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have an uncle, like, this nigga is crazy. You feel me? Like, I mean, he calmed down a lot, but like back in the day, like, he's like, oh, grab the pussy, fuck the pussy, and all of that shit. And it was like, I was like a little kid. I'm like, all right, okay. And I was like, I was still a virgin, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's specifically if you learn it from school or not. It's just how people are explaining it to you. Because I had sex ed, and these teachers was explaining it in, like, sometimes, like, some people would come in and explain it very nice, calm, and gentle. Like, oh, you gotta be gentle with it. You gotta do this and do that. And then I had other people come in, and it's like, yeah, sex, you gotta put your penis in the vagina. And I'm just like, bro, you gotta chill out.
So passionate about the porn industry because I don't believe that they should be showing those types of scenes because it does view women as just an object, and it's not okay to do that. Like, I enjoy watching porn. They should be showing those types of scenes because it's less likely to see women as sex objects. And I feel that's why, I feel so passionate about the porn industry because I don't believe that they should be showing those types of scenes because it does view women as just an object, and it's not okay to do that. Like, I enjoy watching porn. Like, girl, like, I,
Oh, so she's talking about the gonzo that Lana was talking about. You feel me? She doesn't think that they should be showing the gonzo scenes, like, with you just over there fucking ragdolling the bitch. I know there was this one nigga that he was wearing Timbs. Fuck. He's over here hitting it from the back. The shorty bent down like this, and this nigga got his leg lift up on the bitch face. And I'm like, bruh, that's some wild shit. I feel what she's saying, though. I don't watch that shit. That shit weird as fuck.
But, like, I want to watch ethical porn. I want it to be normalized, and I want it to be taught to where it shouldn't be to where a woman is being abused and is, like, the male is showing aggression, because that actually is going to translate into his relationships with women in the future, his wife. Like, it's actually statistically proven that it's going to show aggression in a marriage, in a relationship, and that's, I mean, how is that healthy? Like, that's not healthy at all.
Well, a lot of it is like young boys don't understand, and they think that this is normal and that's what girls want. So they've probably,
I mean, I guess you could say, like, I've seen in a lot of movies, like, people would be out here, like, being, like, mad at aggressive, me, like, oh, I thought she liked it and shit. I mean, in my personal life, you feel me? I'm just, like, I'm very, like, cautious about a lot of things. So, for me to even, like, take it to that stage with the girl, I'm like, yo, like, are you sure? Like, for real? Like, are we really doing it? Like, bro, I need to get freaking verbal consent. I need to get, you better write that shit down. I'm writing up contracts with these bitches because there ain't no fucking way. These bitches ain't about to catch me out here. You feel me? I ain't, like, come on now.
probably never been with a girl before, and they see these horrible things, and they're like, oh, this is how to please a girl. This is what I have to do.
Yeah.
This is what she wants. And then they, do these things, and they act certain ways, and they don't realize the effects that they're having on women.
Yeah, well, they do say that serial killer and rapists are the ones who are consuming these extreme types of porns. A lot of serial killers, when they've gone through their search history, they're watching like these abusive porn, and there's tons of pornography on their search history.
I mean,
I'm
not gonna lie. I obviously, like I said, I've watched porn. I do.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with watching.
Yeah,
porn.
but I've stumbled upon some videos where I'm not gonna lie, I really questioned why is this even allowed on the internet. Like I felt very like I was just turned off. I was like, shut my laptop. Like I can't even look at this. I was like, I cannot believe that this is okay. Like this is not okay to treat women like this.
Yeah. Well,
what the fuck?
They were so big. They were so loud.
They use their money to help.
Well, I know that I got emotional, but I do want to continue giving examples of some of those things just so people know. What were some of the things that you saw that you were like, wow, this is really crazy?
Yeah, I mean, there was one scene where I had seen, obviously the male was having sex with a girl, and she was literally crying because he was being so aggressive. Like, I guess, you know, he was just too big for her. I mean, she was like full blown crying, and he was like slapping her, like, you like that? Like, you know, I was just like, oh my God, how can this, like, I could not.
That shit do be wild though. That shit be wild as fuck. Y'all ain't never stumbled across that shit? I stumbled across that shit, and that shit is weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know, like, I mean, they said the majority of the people that watch it is rapists and serial killers. You know, get them niggas out the fucking streets. But if you like a normal person, like just walking around and you and just my nigga, I don't know, my nigga. Like, I mean, I guess to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, that's OD. Like, smagging up, like bitch, take that dick and all that shit. Like, and like y'all be seeing this shit where they like they got their makeup on and shit, and they fucking crying, and they makeup is all and they look freaking horrible. Like, oh, that shit is so disgusting. Like, go clean the fuck up, bitch.
I'll get off to this. I don't know who watches this too.
Some people have that fetish, and it's crazy, and that's why they put it out there, because they're like, oh, somebody will watch it, which is just like, no offense, but like that's disgusting, because obviously she's not okay.
Yeah. And I mean, to me, it's just, it really makes me sad, because I think of the girl and I think, wow, like I can just see it in her eyes that she did not want to do this scene, but she's doing it because of the reasons of, you know, she needs the money, or this is a flexible job for her right now. She was convinced, she was pressured, you know,
so she just said that, like, she can look into the woman's eyes and see that the woman may not want to do the scene, but she's doing it because of money. I mean, I'll say, like, I mean, I don't know how, like, the whole porn industry works and whatever, but I mean, like, you're signing up for porn, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you see, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you're getting into the industry, you're gonna look up videos on, like, what, like, fucking happens in these scenes and whatever. And, whatchamacallit, like, if you're doing it for the money, like, you know what you're getting into. You feel like you may not have signed up and said, like, yes, this is exactly what I want to be here for, but, like, there's still a possibility that this stuff may happen. And if you're doing it, like, if you don't want to do it, then why are you, like, but you need the money, then don't do it for, like, don't do it just because you need money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of other ways that you could go out there and get money. My nigga, like, bruh, I was in freaking Georgia for the summer, you feel me? And my cousin was out there, like, he lived out there. He was telling me all about, like, all of his, like, female friends and whatever, and how a lot of them turned into strippers and whatnot because they need money to pay for college and all of that. And I'm just like, to me, I think that shit is wild as fuck. But, like, it's somewhat normalized out there in Georgia and whatever. But, like, if you, like, you can't sit here and say, oh no, I don't want to do it, but then you're going on and you're taking the money at the end. You feel what I'm saying?
She was manipulated into doing this by her agent because he, you know, told her, like, it's either this way or the highway. Like, I can't even imagine how that girl felt having to do something that she clearly does not want to do. Like, this is not acting. Like, she's full blown crying. You know, like, there's just no way she's acting and enjoying this. So
yeah, no, I've had friends who have been choked out so much that they've actually passed out during a scene.
That's wild as fuck.
there's really just like crazy stuff going on that damages people's bodies for the rest of their lives. I luckily don't have any issues, but I've seen.
Yo, did y'all see the video that, like, it was a video that blew up in like 2018, my nigga? Like the mid, like it was, I don't even remember. I know it was in 2018 though. Of this guy was like fisting these other two guys, and like some shit came out of their asshole, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that, bro? Like that shit was so disgusting, bro. That shit was on like Twitter, bro, and like it was all over Facebook and niggas. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro? Like, I know I ain't fucking crazy, bro. I know some of y'all niggas saw that shit. I know some of y'all niggas saw that shit.
Scenes shot in Europe where guys are literally punching into a girl's asshole like this, and like she's going to have issues for the rest of her life due to this. And is it worth?
Bro, when you yo, when I be seeing the women with the freaking butt plug, bro. If y'all, bro, I know y'all niggas be on Twitter, bro. I know y'all niggas be on Twitter, and that shit just be popping up, my nigga. Like, I don't even be on Twitter for that shit, bro. I keep ending up in the freaking wrong part of Twitter, my nigga. And that shit would come up, and you be seeing these freaking bitches promoting they OnlyFans, you feel me? And they over there oh, look at my freaking kitty cat butt plug with the whole fucking fur tail on that bitch. And then they show they asshole, and they asshole is looking like this. That shit is wild. Now that's some wild ass shit. That shit is nasty as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, how do you shit like that? Like when you shit, like, does it just like slide right out? And it's like, it's not even like, oh, like they like, it's not even like they flexing their asshole or something. And the fucking, like, you know, they asshole is opening up. Like, they asshole is like permanently like that, my nigga. Like, that shit is fucking crazy.
Someone making a little bit of money and someone jerking off to it. One of the worst, honestly, I feel like I'm in denial sometimes and I can't accept some of the things that I've done. There is one thing that, you know, I tried talking to a therapist about before, something that I had to do for a scene that was really rough for me. Basically, this guy had a bowl and he like gagged me until I threw up into it, and then he like pissed in the bowl, and during the scene he asked me to drink it, and I didn't know how to say no. It was one of the most disgusting foul scenes I ever had to do, and I'm telling a therapist this and they don't even fucking know what to say to me. No one can relate. Like, no one fucking knows what to say about it.
And so when it obviously...
Bro, that's crazy as fuck. That is crazy as fuck. Like, out here, when, like, I mean, that shit, he gagged her until she threw up. Then he pissed. Bruh, bruh. I was watching this freaking YouTube channel, like the infographic show. I think that's what it's called. And they were talking about you know how they be doing those informational videos and whatever. And they was talking about like sex and shit. And it was like when you're having sex, like there's like something that like closes so that you can't piss right away. Like there's like, oh, maybe like, you know, right after sex you feel like you gotta piss but you can't piss. And it was like, oh, because that thing like closed up. So like that's why you can't piss. So it's like how are you like in the mids, like, you know, in the middle of sex, you just out there pissing into a bowl. That shit is weird as fuck.
Obviously, I don't know how like porn is shot. They don't tell you beforehand. Did they tell this guy to do these things, or did he just his own brain?
This one, my agent was actually very pissed about. Okay. And again, like, I'm not saying that I was raped.
But you were put in the spot.
I told this guy, like, yeah, I'm excited. Let's do this. I didn't know how to say no. I just wanted everyone to be happy. So I can't blame anyone. All that I can do now is make the best of my experiences and accept it, which is really hard for me to do. Sorry, what was your question again?
I mean, at least she's, you know, not putting the blame on anyone. you know, because there was a situation, you know, when I was in middle school with, you know, like rape charges was thrown at some other kids in the building. And, like actually this girl that knew the, the victim went and told me that the girl lied, how like the girl I knew seen everything and was like, oh yeah, that girl lied, and she only said that she was raped because she didn't want to get in trouble by her family and whatnot. But you know, at least she's taking accountability, you know, not putting the blame on anyone else and stuff like that.
I mean, no, like I think you pretty much answered my question. But no, I was just gonna, chime in and say about how you had to do something that you didn't want to do or you felt pressured. I definitely can relate to that. Just even by like working at Hooters, I know me and you have worked there. I obviously have a little longer history of that, and I definitely was a sex object. Like that's who I was viewed as working at Hooters. Clearly, I was the complete opposite of that.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Bro, alright, listen. I get you don't want to be a sex object, okay? But you're working at fucking Hooters, okay? What are they wearing at Hooters? These tight ass little fucking booty shorts, alright? And what they wearing a fucking crop top or some shit, or a fucking like regular like tight ass t-shirt? You feel what I'm saying? Bitch, if you wanted to be a fucking waitress, you could have went to any other fucking restaurant. Arby's, bitch, fucking McDonald's. You gotta button up your collar and shit. Wendy's, my nigga. You fucking like, there's all these other fucking restaurants that you can work at, but you're choosing to work at Hooters, where you're literally in there to be fucking sexualized. So, bitch, fucking stop it.
But, I definitely was pressured into some things that I didn't want to do with men. They had the audacity to ask me to literally go give them a hand job behind the dumpsters.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but no, it's like comical.
It's comical.
It's behind a dumpster.
No, I was really thinking, first off, why not at least the car?
Yes,
like
a dumpster.
Second off, can you imagine you're at a restaurant and you have the audacity to look at your waiter or waitress? What do you mean? I don't give a fuck.
After I finish my chicken tenders, can you go jerk me off behind this dumpster?
Oh my God.
But they would push my limits. Like they would just kind of like joke around at first, or like, oh,
and
I'll give you
$100.
Touchy
sometimes too, no?
Yeah, and they were like, oh, I'll give you $100 if you take off your panties for me. And I was vulnerable. I was young. I was like, oh, like no harm. Like okay, like he just wants my panties. Like heck yeah, $100. Like
but
that's
then they're gonna be like, how much?
They kept pushing and put me up. And once they like put you on the spot, like it's so hard to like say no, and you feel so awkward because you don't want to ruin a relationship with a client who comes into Hooters every single day, who is basically paying your bills, who's tipping you. Too, you don't want to piss them off to where they're gonna go say something. So I definitely can relate on the pressure thing, and I can definitely understand how you felt like being put in a situation that you did not know you're going.
Bruh, like, son, like I get if you're being like pressured into doing something. If someone is like constantly asking you, "Oh, yo, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this?" But like, I'm gonna say, bruh, like, if there's any like women out here watching this, or even if there's men, because men get raped too, you feel me? We not about to just act like it's only a women thing, you feel me? Like, this shit can happen to men too. And Brett, like, do not fall into that pressure shit, that pit, like, any of your friend, like, it even goes beyond sex. Like, if anybody trying to pressure you into anything, bro, do not do that shit, my nigga. Like, I'm from New York, you feel me? I'm pretty sure y'all could tell by my New York accent, or like I said it in some of my other videos, but everybody out here fucking smoke weed, alright? And y'all niggas may not believe this, but I do not fucking smoke. Like, literally my entire friend group smokes weed, and they be like, yo, hit this shit, nigga. No, nigga, I'm not hitting that shit. Damn, but like, bruh, like if anybody's trying to pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do, bruh, like just tell them no. You feel what I'm saying? Like, do not do that shit, bro. Like, nah, that's fucked up.
Going to be put in because it is so hard to get out of that. So, like I definitely understand sex workers and the porn industry a lot more just because I've had personal experiences that I can relate to.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know how you feeling about this in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about any of the things I said, any of the things that she said? Yeah, this was a little wild video, I guess you could say. But 3 girls, 1 kitchen, that shit crazy. Anyway, leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you new, comment to show your support. Link in the description to my Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and my Discord group chat. You know, click one of these 2 videos up on the screen. But one video is going to be of when I had my friends cut my hair last year because of COVID. You know, the barbershops was shut down. And here's some other random video. I don't even fucking know. Alright, well, peace.